Hi everyone, thank you for joining me. This is I Am Divine Tarot, and today we are doing a Divine Masculine energy check-in. This is for twin flame connections, and this is going to be general. So if you're new to my channel, thank you very much for dropping by. I do appreciate it. And returning subscribers, thank you very much. Your support is appreciated, let me tell you. Okay, so the first thing I'm going to do today is look into the energy around the masculine at the moment. Then I'm going to go and look at the thought space, the heart space, and if there will be any movement forward. Okay, this is going to be specifically aimed at those who wish to know what's happening with their divine masculine. Now, just a quick heads up, masculine is, when I mention the name masculine, the word masculine, it means energy, okay? Male or female, you can relate to it. We do have both masculine and feminine energies. They are just fluid, okay? So take what resonates and leave the rest. These readings are general, so not everything in here may or may not resonate for you. With that said, I do believe there are no such things as coincidences. So, without further ado, do remember, take a deep breath, clear your mind and enjoy the reading. If this is resonating for you, remember to like, share, comment and subscribe, and of course hit the notification button so you will be notified for when the new videos come out. I hope you are keeping yourself well and safe and are looking after your friends and neighbours. Excuse me. The first question we ask today is, what are the energies surrounding the Divine Masculine at the moment? And we've got two messages already. This is the Oracle of the Unicorns. These are beautiful cards. If anyone wishes to know which ones we are using, the Oracle of the Unicorns for the first messages regarding the energy. Magic. Make a wish, believe in miracles, magic surrounds you. So the masculine may or may not be aware at the moment, but there is a lot of magic in the masculine's surrounding energy, which is always a positive start. What's the next one? Receive. Be open to receiving goodness. Believe you are worthy of abundance. A gift is coming to you soon. So the masculine is receiving their magical abilities and they are about to receive their abundance. Maybe this is regarding the feminine. Maybe this is something to do in their own life away from the feminine. Let's find out as we go further along. What's the other energy surrounding the masculine at the moment, please? Twin flame, divine masculine. What's the energy surrounding the masculine? It's having an impact on the masculine's life at the moment. Family life and connection with the feminine. These cards are the Mystical Wisdom Oracle cards. I'm going to take that because it hasn't come out. I do sometimes get little tricky masculines when they're not wanting to talk, but I have been pulled to do the reading. There we go. There's always a reason. So dragonfly, live life to the fullest. So the masculine right now is working up to their independence, I think, on living life to the fullest and enjoying the fruits of their labour so far, okay? Finding out and making ways to live their life to their fullest potential. Absolutely receiving the magic of the connection. So this looks like this masculine that we're connecting with today is absolutely in their abundance. Perhaps they are feeling their divine masculine energy and they are aware of this spiritual soulful connection, and they are aware that they have to be in the receiving mode in order to make it happen. And for that, they have to feel the magic in the air. But again, this is surrounding energy. So this is the magic that the masculine is receiving, which is allowing him to live life to the fullest. Again, him, her, take what flies, leave the rest. Dragonfly. I see quite a few of these around September time and love the dragonfly. It's a very spiritual symbol of abundance and prosperity, that you are going in the right direction. Very mystical, the dragonfly. Excuse me. I always end up clearing my throat a lot when I do these videos. So if the energy surrounding the masculine at the moment, we're just going to take a couple of tarot cards and see what's happening. Let's dig a little bit deeper into the masculines surrounding energy. We've had the Ace of Wands pop up, but it hasn't come out yet. It looks to me like that's planning on starting a new beginning. I'm going to take them because that just tells you what I was just saying. We have the Hermit card going within, planning, making these changes to the personality, the way of thinking, and the way of living in some cases. This could be just taking a step back from everybody, going into hermit mode, could be dealing with a Virgo, or you could be a Virgo. This is talking about introspection, self-reflection, okay? Where did I go wrong? Where did I go right? How do I make it better? And start this new passionate beginning. The Ace of Wands is the gift from the universe, the gift from God that says, yes, this is what you want to get on with. This is starting that new beginning. This is the passion, the excitement and the joy card, okay? This is Aries, Leo or Sagittarius, so earth and fire so far. Energy surrounding the masculine, going within to be able to receive their downloads from their highest self on how to be able to bring this connection open and to fruition, to live life to the fullest with the feminine. Anything else surrounding the masculine at the moment? The energy surrounding the masculine, please. How do I start this passionate beginning that I absolutely wholeheartedly have put my full energy, full emotion and wishful thinking into? This is the emotional king, the one who's got it together. He wears his heart on his sleeve, but he can be very romantic, charismatic and caring, okay? The downsides to the cups are obviously can be over emotional and sometimes emotionally withheld, but this king has mastered their emotions. They know what is true and what isn't, and this is willing to give that cup of love, looking directly at this Ace of Wands, this passionate beginning. Let's have one more card then for the energy surrounding the masculine, please. Current energy surrounding the divine masculine. Spending a lot of time on their own and feeling those emotions, feeling the passion that they feel for the feminine, wanting to be able to start this journey afresh with truth, clarity and sincerity, okay? Ace of Swords, getting that download, getting the information from spirit, high self, the inner knowing, coming out of those chains of bondage. They're sitting in this thought process. Before you get to meditation, you can sit there and run things over and just be a train of thoughts instead of being open to the essence of the soul. When the soul speaks, it comes from within, it comes from the emotion, it doesn't come from the thought. You know, you might get messages through thoughts, but you don't get your intuition that way. You get it from that feeling in your stomach where it kind of, you know, that kind of feeling. That's when you know. And this is what's happening. This is the download of being trapped in thought of so long. How do I enable this magic back into this connection? How do I allow the feminine to receive, or will I get the feminine to receive me? And this is how the masculine's going to do it. How beautiful is this? Could be a Pisces, Cancer or Scorpio, but we have earth, air, fire and water right now. But the Prince of Cups is the guy that comes in and he has his offer in his hand right there, and he is the guy that sets the wheels in motion. Guy or gal, remember, male or female, we are talking about the divine masculine. This is the romantic prince that leads to the emotionally available king. The energy surrounding the masculine is getting the clarity on how to move forward, come out of the psychological chains and traumas, instead of thinking about it and running over and over with the scenarios in the head, playing things backwards and forwards, writing the text, deleting the text, picking the phone up to ring, you know, and then just going to bed thinking, bugger this, I can't take it anymore, you know, probably having a drink or a smoke or something before they go to sleep to just numb that pressure. But that pressure's been lifted. This masculine is now in this power of receiving. The energy is giving this masculine the power to receive the magic, to enable this connection to come to the fruition. And how do I know that? Is because the energy at the bottom of the deck is the Nine of Pentacles. This is lavish abundance. This is wealth, health and happiness. This is somebody being fine by themselves but wanting to pursue something or somebody. Okay, this is somebody that hasn't got another emotional tie. This is a single person. How beautiful is that? So I'm going to pick these back up and we will go on to what is the masculine thinking, because this was just a little bit of a pry into the divine energies that are surrounding. There we go, there's the fated card just dropped on top of the Hermit right there. The wheels are in motion. Fate has been put into, it was injustice that's popped out there. So I'm just saying fate has been put into practice and the Wheel of Fortune is moving in the favour of the connection. The injustice that has been seen in the past is now exactly that, in the past, where it stays, okay? Let's go ahead and have a look as to what the masculine is thinking when it comes to the connection, the Twinflame connection with the Divine Feminine. What are the thoughts, please? What are you having thoughts-wise? What are you thinking when you think of the feminine? Do you think of the feminine at all, masculine? Do you think of the feminine constantly? What's happening in your thought space regarding the Divine Feminine? Thoughts, mental space. What do we have? There we go. We have friendship. Seek your soul family. Surround yourself with positive people. Spend more time socializing. So this is how can we get this friendship back together. I know I need to be social and friendly with my feminine. I know that we have a strong friendship connection. This is something that wants to be worked on, and obviously in order to have a good quality friendship you do have to put in the work, both sides, okay? So just thinking about friendship and intention. Be clear and decisive. Focus on what you really want. Be bold with your requests to the universe. So right now, setting intentions towards the feminine. I'm thinking about how I move this forward. This is divine connection, and I know my intentions have to be pure, and this is somebody that is starting out with setting the intention of friendship, coming towards the feminine as a friend, okay? Leadership. Step into your leadership, share your message, inspire and empower others. Look at that. Stepping into the masculine's power, connecting with the divine, true source energy, becoming that strength that they need to be able to set the wheels in motion, to bring the communication back and start this friendship as it should have been started to begin with, okay? Get some messages from the wisdom, the mystical wisdom oracle, and then we go for tarot. What are you thinking, masculine, regarding your feminine right now? What is in your thoughts? Do you think you're feminine? How do you think of your feminine? What do you think of your feminine when you think of your feminine? When she comes to mind, how do you see her? Whoa. That is a lot of cards. Orange and green, if those colours are anything to you. You could be surrounded by orange and green. These could be your sacral chakra and the heart chakra. choices. Make the best choices. So again, as I said, wondering how to approach, what are the choices? How do I do this? What is the best way to come forward in friendship or, you know, as a potential partner? Excuse me, have a drink. I am wearing a headset, so you might get that quite amplified. I do apologise. And gulping. The next one is letting go. Learn to let go. Is thinking is the feminine letting go. Letting go is the feminine letting go, and does she have choices? Confrontation. Pick your battles wisely. Coming to the fruition in the thought space is the confrontation of the last time the masculine and the feminine spoke. Will it be the same? Will she receive me? As we had in the energy surrounding the magic and the receive. Will this feminine receive me, or will I be confronted? Will I be able to work my way through this? Epiphany, seeking clarity. Okay, so very aware of this connection being sent from the divine. This is not just a 3D relationship. It's not just a here today, gone tomorrow. This is something that doesn't disappear. It doesn't, no matter how many people the masculine or the feminine have been in contact with physically, emotionally, or just verbally. They can't either one seem to get rid of the other in the mind space and the heart space, and both of them know. The feminine's always been more aware than the masculine in this connection, but this masculine is very much seeking that clarity, as we saw with the Hermit card, going within and taking that strike from the divine, which says, look, open your eyes, this is what it is, this is your twin flame, you know, connection. Having that epiphany. The peacock, raise your standards. I was going to say something about a peacock that we saw in the last card, and here it is coming straight out here. So the peacock is saying that this feminine is what has already raised the standards, and the masculine is very aware that he has to come back, he or she, the masculine energy, has to come back towards his feminine in this peacock standard, okay, with high standards. None of this run-of-the-mill, let's just take anything that goes a little, I'm sorry, won't suffice. You know, with this connection, this is something that has to be deep. It has to come from the heart, and it can't just be surface level. So raising the standards for coming back to the feminine, very aware that it has to do this. The dolphin, don't worry, be happy. So as we saw earlier, being able, once we've got this epiphany, this masculine has come into the epiphany of this connection, and this, you know, this connection with the divine and the feminine. As you can see, look in these pictures, all the beautiful colours. Let me just have a look closer. I think the eagles and phoenixes, like phoenixes rising from the ashes. See close up of that card. Absolutely stunning artwork on these. But this is the card of the dolphin. The masculine is very aware that he shouldn't be worried. He should be happy about this connection because he's had this epiphany. He is aware that this is that solid connection. He's been with this feminine before. This is past lives. Good fortune, invite magic in. So this masculine could very well be practicing magic in the physical sense. This is two cards that now relate to magic and illusion, embracing the truth. So removing any old beliefs, stepping away from that, and coming into the knowing of, again, this connection, removing the illusion of the three-dimensional beliefs and what we've been brought up to believe, what we've been told, how relationships could be. There could be age differences, there could be same sexes, there could be differences in your religions, okay, your upbringing. You could have different colour skin, and your families may or may not, you know, agree with that. These are twin flame connections. Always have something which wouldn't be seen as the norm in the way that those two have been brought up, if that makes sense. So having to remove the illusion and the beliefs that you've been brought up from the parents, upbringing of this is the way that love should be, this is the way that a male should be or a female should be, and so on. And it takes a lot to remove a lifetime of beliefs, and this is what the masculine is thinking now regarding the feminine. Is everything I knew before the feminine was an illusion. This feminine is my good fortune. This absolutely magic in this connection. I have known this feminine before. So I'm going to get some tarot on this as well. What are you thinking regarding your feminine? And I say What are you thinking? And we flap out the Epiphany card and the leadership card. Funny. Okay then, thoughts, masculine. What are you thinking towards your feminine right now? Now remember, these are timeless videos, so whenever you view this video will be the time when these messages are right for you and your connection. I want to thank you all very much for being here and joining me, and I hope these are resonating for you. If they do, remember to hit the like button and of course subscribe. When you subscribe, hit the notification so you will be notified the next time a video is uploaded. For now, we're looking at what the thought space is of the masculine to the feminine. What do you think, masculine, about your feminine right now? Imagine your feminine is watching and wanting to hear. There we go. We've got 2, leadership, and the Aries leader card, the Emperor. What does that mean? Getting into the masculine energy of becoming the boss. I am in control of my life, my family, my finances, my health, my future, my career, you know. I can do this, and I have the power within me, and I have the strength, the ego to boot. I don't mean that in a bad way. I mean, you do have to have a certain belief in yourself to be able to do things that are extraordinary, and that's what happens with the twin flame connections. They are always extraordinary. So this masculine is very aware that he is your divine masculine, and he has to step into that energy in order to come forward. He's working on it right now. We have the 8 of Pentacles, could be another earth sign, Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn. The divine has stepped in and is balancing. Okay, we've got balancing out with the Temperance card. This is waiting patiently, having to just sit in limbo for a little while these divine energies are put in place for us, and everything is temperate, so calmed and welcoming. Okay, but working on calming the self, this masculine. This is healing energy, absolutely. Yes, healing energy with the 4 of Swords. You can't make this up. I haven't looked at these cards yet, by the way. This is having to be in, this is like the 8 of Swords before you get in that mental state. This is like having a fever, sweating it out, and then just doing it and refusing to get out of bed. You know you're better, but you're not getting up. So this is making the feminine wait. This is not the feminine's fault or the masculine's fault. This is the divine that's put a stop in here to ensure that both the energies for the masculine and the feminine are in the right position in order for you to come together. The earth needs solid people right now, solid connections, and these divine connections have to be balanced. They have to be balanced in order to help the energy of the planet. Okay, next card, gaining the strength, could be a Leo. But this is fighting the demons and succeeding. This is winning the battles and coming out of the other side like the wounded warrior, but hard as nails, you know. Strength card, fighting that bull and winning. I want to send that message. I know I'm ready. This is the delightful young Page of Wands. This is the messenger that thinks about the passion and offers the passion, but in a young way, in a friendly way, not in a I can't believe I just did that. Not in that way. This is before that, okay? The page is looking at wanting to send that innocent message. Hello, how are you? It's been a long time. Are you safe? Can I look after you? Have you been looking after yourself? Kind of message, you know? Just to let you know there's still feelings there. So what comes next? Beautiful. 9 of Cups, wish fulfillment. This is the happy ever after. I know that when I send this message to my feminine, I am going to get my wish fulfillment. But I am still thinking about how to get there. I'm not sure on how to pull myself out of these chains of thought, get my sorry ass out of bed and, you know, step up to the plate. I really know I need to step up to the plate. I am the Emperor. I've still got a little bit of time. I'm working on this, but I am coming forward. I have built up my strength, but there is still a little bit of time to go before I can come to this perfect union with my feminine. And, you know, take the word perfect with a pinch of salt, because there's a lot of rough and tumble in the world, and the perfection that is the masculine and the feminine connection is always very, very strong. It's the imperfect of perfect. But this is the happy family, the happy ever after, the solid, truthful, honest connection, the one that you can trust with your soul. This masculine is thinking, how do I come about this? How do I get to this connection? To get my feminine with me, how can I get my happy home with my feminine? And as you can see underneath that deck there is the success card, the 6 of Wands. I have the success within me. This is the power to create victory and public recognition for me and my feminine, and I know I can get to that. So before I move on to how they are feeling, I'm going to clarify. We've just got rid of Temperance. Come back Temperance. Oops, so messy here today. If you can see my fingers, I don't know, I've painted my nails, I've made a mess. I've been glossing skirting boards and doors, and I got it all over me. You'd have thought a 5-year-old had been in the paint pot and then decided to paint everything. Honestly, I don't think a grown woman could make such a mess. I did the same with my nails. Never mind. Hey ho, it's the thought that counts, eh? Taking part and all that, that's what we say. Okay, let's clarify this Emperor. Is it an Aries? Is it a Sagittarius? Is it a Leo? Is it a Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, Libra, Gemini or Aquarius? We have everybody here. Tell me about this Aries Emperor, the boss man. Tell me about the director, the guy who's got it together, the masculine of all masculines. Clarify the Emperor card. Thought space. Coming into one's power. Feeling the strength. And there's a whole lot of love here. Whole lot of love. We've got the 9 of Cups and the 10 of Cups. I am thinking about this constantly. This came out like this. So I'm going to take it as coming into the Emperor energy. Dropping this sneaky behaviour. There's been a lot of sneakiness between this masculine and feminine, and perhaps karmic relationships as well. And I want to take this as this masculine is coming forward when he is able, or she is able, to put this sneakiness behind them. Okay, one or the other. Take what resonates, leave the rest. What's the 8 of Pentacles, please? Now I've got half a deck then. We only want one card. One suffice, thanks. 8 of Pentacles. Come on, masculine, what are you thinking? What are you working on here? What are you balancing out? What are you thinking regarding your feminine? We want clarification, please. Clear and concise. Why is the 8 of Pentacles here? Thank you. Judgment. I am working on myself to come back at the best version of myself that I can be, because I want to make sure that when my feminine makes this judgment call, that she does actually resurrect our connection. This is about making that call, deciding on the fate of a relationship, a connection, a business, etc. This is calling time or realign, okay? This is when the judgment call's been made and we've got to reassess. Are we going to come back together, resurrect this connection? I've got to work on myself to drop this sneaky behaviour and let it go. You see, this is directly below. Let it go, let it go. The intention is I want you back, feminine. I want you back, and I'm coming in my romantic, heartfelt self. I'm coming in a way that you haven't seen me before, and you are going to be shocked. Oh. Temperance card is clarified by the Page of Pentacles, wanting to reach out, like starting that text and not being able to send it because they need to drop the burden of all the heartache and the mental trauma that this has caused. In order to do that, there has to be a death to the ego for both parties. There has to be a regeneration. Okay, something ends to start again. This could also be the death of a connection with somebody else, which was burdensome, which is why the Temperance has been in play, because the fate, again, the wheel is turning. This is fated. This is in control by the divine, and this is on the move, okay? Where it may have been stuck before, the seasons are in motion. Wheel of Fortune is turning, and the masculine is very aware that the feminine is the masculine's fate. What's this Four of Swords regarding, please? One card would be preferable. Thank you. What are you thinking with the feminine, with the Four of Swords? How do I bring back this celebration? The Three of Cups is celebrating and rejoicing. This is having to come back together after this Judgment card, having the conversations, dropping the burden and letting the past be the past, killing off the old stagnant energy to be able to celebrate again, to be able to go out and have dinner, have a drink, see the world together, you know, maybe start families together. What is the Strength card, please? Ooh. Another one, Eight of Pentacles. I am working on how to offer my love. Prince of Cups. Working on that small gesture to be able to bring this friendship around, because I have a solid commitment offer that I want to make to you, feminine. And I'm just having to find my strength to drop my ego to be able to do that. But I'm coming. Page of Wands is clarified by the Ace of Cups. What did I just tell you? That passionate message that comes with concern and love. Say no more, eh? Tell me about the Nine of Cups, please. Nine of Cups. What is this wish fulfillment, masculine? When you think about your feminine, what fulfills your wishes? What is it? Why is the Nine of Cups here? In the clarifiers, we've just got three aces, one after the other. Oh, look at that. Drop the Snow Queen act. My wish fulfillment is for the bitch to not be a bitch. No offence, anybody, if you've been a bit feisty. But this is Gemini, Libra or Aquarius, Sun, Moon or Rising. This is somebody that has been quite cerebral and unfeeling. The wish fulfillment for this masculine is for this feminine to warm up. Okay, receive this masculine in the right energy. What's the Eight of Swords? What's the mental bondage? What's your mental bondage, masculine, regarding the feminine? Not seeing the truth to start with, not admitting it to themselves, and having to have their foundations trashed in order to be able to see that. Heavy energy there for the masculine. The 8 and 2 of Swords make 10. That energy is well and truly over. That Tower wiped it out, and the 10 of Cups comes. The Virgo card, the Hermit. What else for this 10 of Cups? It's taken a long time to see the light, but I see the light. What else is to go with this 10 of Cups, please? Clarify the 10 of Cups. Three of Swords flipped over there. Having to sit with some heartache for a long time is what I'm getting from that. The Hermit always denotes time on your own. Always isolation period, and not just because of the worldly recent events. This is something that's wasn't physically forced, this was emotionally required, that's what I want to say. Yeah. A lot of secrets, a lot of regret, forcing the time within to know that this 10 of Cups is reachable with the feminine. It's just they've got to come out of the thought space and be the Emperor. Could be Pisces, Aquarius or Scorpio. Now I'm taking these back up because I'm going to go into the feelings of the masculine. How long have we been? 35 minutes. So long already. I hope you're enjoying the reading, people. Do click the thumbs up if you are. Hello. Three of Pentacles just dropped out. Once these are back in, we're going to go into the heart space, see how the masculine is feeling, and then I'm going to ask if there are any direct messages. I'm going to try and keep it short, but I always say that, and it always ends up a minimum of 45 minutes to an hour, so brace yourselves. I always shuffle these cards back in, so I'm still using them throughout the reading, but at the same time I want to show you how I shuffle the cards and ensure that these are separated every single time they get put back in the deck, so you can see that this is always an authentic reading. So although they are general, these are not placed in any specific order, and they are always put back separately at different moments in the shuffle, just to ensure we get a clear reading that's not reciprocating any prior messages unless they are specifically coming out. And there's the simple message saying this should have been just said in 2 cards. Dear feminine, I can't sleep. I know this is not over, but the karmic cycle has ended and I want to start afresh. It gives me sleepless nights. I wake up in cold sweats because I think that I'm in connection with you, and I wake up and then I remember we don't talk anymore. Remember that song, Stevie Wonder? Was it Stevie Wonder? Or no, sorry, it wasn't. It was Lionel Richie. We don't talk anymore. Be a song for some of you to pay attention to. Maybe it's been up excuse me, maybe it's been up and around your consciousness for a while and you've perhaps not picked up on it. Lionel Richie, We Don't Talk Anymore. Felt like a bit of a DJ when I said that then. Lionel Richie, We Don't Talk Anymore. Coming up next on Hits UK. Right then. For the feminines that wish to know, how does the masculine feel about the feminine right now? Please, Spirit, can you tell us? How is the masculine feeling? What cards do I need for this? Oh, didn't see that one coming. This is the Secret Language of Light deck. We're going to take a couple from here. How do you feel about your feminine, masculine? What are your feelings towards your divine feminine right now, twin flames? How do you feel about the feminine, please? of you getting telepathic messages, feminine. I think that many masculines are communicating that way. There's no thinking about it. There is confirmation as I'm telling you that. Divine Masculine is speaking to you, feminine, through your thoughts. You are having telepathic conversations, whether you are aware or not. Visualize and create space. Now that is a beautiful message that speaks of seeing your future and feeling it as if it was here right now. Because what does that do? It creates. And if you create space, what that means is cleaning the energy. If you have any clutter, get rid of the clutter and spring clean. Doesn't matter what time of the year it is, spring clean your property, your home. And invite in positive feng shui energy. I feel my feminine's energy healing me. And that's from the masculine. The masculine is feeling the healing energy. Okay, so feeling like you belong to the soul tree. Getting connected to the divine. Feeling this from the heart chakra. As you can see, that depicts the sunshine just there. The soul tree, card number 21. Getting the insights from the meditation, okay? Card number 13. Insights from the divine, getting the downloads, perfectly aligning the chakras. What for? Manifestation. I want this connection back with my feminine, and I will bring it into this dimension. Card number 25. Let's go up here. Beautiful. Healing energy. The masculine is aligned. The masculine is aware and gaining the insights in order to move forward towards the feminine. What are you feeling about your... Let's see what I dropped off then. It's a celebration. Do, 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 do. Woo-hoo. Let's go and have fun. It's a celebration. Celebrate good times. Come on. Celebrate. There's a party going on around here. Quite like that song. You have to excuse me. Celebration lasts throughout the year. Sing along with me. Why don't you? Anyway, all good fun. What are you feeling, masculine, regarding your feminine? What's in your heart space? The heart of the masculine is singing. Singing from the soul tree to the healing and the insight to manifest this twin flame union. How beautiful. Feels, masculine. What's the feels right now? How do you feel towards your feminine? Thank you. Oh, whoa, whoa. So we've got dreams. Believe in your dreams, because this masculine is communicating to you through your dreams, as I said earlier with telepathy. And dove, take a leap of faith. I don't think we need these. Do we need these? No. I'm going to keep this one. Good fortune. Invite magic in. This masculine is coming to you in your dreams, trying to manifest this connection in the hopes that you will receive them in the way that you are supposed to. Okay. We'll take a couple from the unicorns oracle. How are you feeling about the feminine at this time, masculine, please? I'm going to manifest this celebration, this good fortune, and this leap of faith. Listen to your dreams. Growth. Seek out a mentor or guide. Take baby steps as you grow. Be willing to learn from others. So this is growth in the connection, growth when it comes to their spiritual connection, and this is happening because they have been meditating and gaining their insights. Nature. Ground yourself, find a sanctuary in nature and connect with the elements, earth, air, fire and water. Spend time outside. This masculine's been perhaps tending to their garden and their tool shed, if you like, doing some pottering around, making some fences and keeping themselves busy. How are you feeling towards your feminine, masculine? What are you in your heart space? How do you feel towards your feminine? This is going to be, I'm just going to share it and put it back. It says support, ask for help, get more rest and nurture yourself. So wanting to support the feminine in an emotional and secure, knowledgeable way. You know, when you can feel in your heart that you're safe. So the masculine wants to show support for the feminine. One more please, Spirit. Awareness. Live in the moment, be conscious of your thoughts, look for signs and guidance. The masculine is currently looking for signs on how to move forward towards you, feminine. I'm going to take this one. Abundance. This connection is abundant. Enjoy the bounty of life. Your supply is unlimited. Blessings are coming to you. This masculine knows that when the feminine and the masculine are in full connection, that they will absolutely have this abundance together. Past life. Oh, I need to take these. I've got to take them. Under the deck of the mystical wisdom is money. Find a way to abundance. And we have abundance just here. I'm showing you that because the next card we have is innocence. Take time to play. Nurture your inner child. Live with a childlike sense of wonder. You see that? The masculine wants to support the feminine. Possibility, raise your standards, elevate your expectations. You have unlimited potential coming back as that peacock energy, okay, that we mentioned before. Now look at this. Past lives, relieves your past life karma. You are an old soul with wisdom, deep wisdom. Healing your past lives will raise your vibration. This connection will be coming to fruition in this lifetime, and the both of you are fully aware that this is a past life connection. And look underneath. Action. Now is the perfect time to act. Take an inspired action towards your dreams, moving forward with confidence. This masculine is fully aware of who you are, feminine, absolutely heading in towards you. I've got a cat here. You going to say hello, Tula? Just another table. You going to say hello? Come up here. Me little babies. Tuli. That's the Ace of Swords just flown out the deck onto the floor. How do you feel? Clarity is what I'm getting. Clarity. The masculine is feeling aware. The awareness, as we have here, the insight from the meditation and the hermit mode, the isolation. How are you feeling about the feminine, masculine right now? This very moment in time, what are your feelings towards your divine feminine? We're going to wrap this up real soon. I want to rush in. I want to give these messages that I've been thinking about you. I've been thinking about you non-stop since we stopped communicating. There's the Chariot card at the top as well. Could be dealing with Gemini, Aquarius, Libra. And we've got Cancerian as well. We've got both cards that are about action, which we have here, action. This masculine wants to steam forward. How do you feel? I feel like I have conquered my demons. I have got my light and dark perspectives. And I am very aware of how to keep the balance in this connection. I am feeling like I want this judgment call to be made. And I want to resurrect this connection. I want it manifested. I want to manifest it. And I want to come into union with my feminine. How are you feeling, masculine? What did I just say? Manifestation under the manifestation card. You cannot make this up. Magician. The Master Manifester. This is somebody that is working their magic. Earth, air, fire and water, working with the elements, co-joining their soul with their three-dimensional body and being very aware that they have a divine counterpart in you, feminine, and they want to bring this journey to union. What is this message that you want to give? What are you feeling? I've only got one minor arcana here for the tarot, which is the Knight of Swords. What else? How do you feel, masculine towards the feminine? We have 3 so far that we've seen. Oops, 3 major arcanas out of the 4. Devil, Star. Major arcanas. Capricorn, Aquarius, Pisces, Cancerian, Libra, Gemini, Leo, Aries, Virgo. The list is endless. We have the Devil and the Star. Passion. Praying for that passion to still be there. That connection that's so strong you cannot deny it. What else? Will she see it coming? The Two of Swords. Not letting the guard down. Feels like the feminine thinks it might have just been about sex and the masculine wants to disarm the feminine. Oh wow, disarm the feminine with the Hierophant. Behave. Spiritual teacher. Somebody could be a clergyman, could be a vicar that's going to marry thee. We've only got 2 minor arcanas though, 2 of Swords and the Knight of Swords. What? Devil just tipped that up. So we've got High Priestess, Knight of Swords, Queen of Swords, Hangman, and the Wheel just jumped out. I'm going to separate them. Only 1 or 2 clarifiers. What's this steaming in with information? This mind over heart scenario. I have communication I need to give forward. This very cerebral energy. These are fast thoughts. I'm going to do it, I'm going to do it, I'm going to do it. That kind of thought, you know, I'm going to do it, I'm going to do it, I need to do it, I need to do it. I have overcome my demons, I have fought my demons and won. I can and I will have the power within me to be able to manifest the life of my dreams, my 10 of Cups. What is this Knight of Swords? As you can see, look, it's no coincidence how I place these cards. I don't bring out a specific spread, I just let them come. And so I want to tell you about this addiction I've had to my feminine, this addiction I've had to other things in my life, whether it be, you know, we don't need to list, we know what addictions are. But this is coming clean, okay? This is having hope that this chariot is in time, okay? Steaming forward, fast moving action, being nurtured and, you know, coming in this innocent energy. This is very aware that this feminine might not want to let this masculine in, but he is hoping for this judgment to drop this guard, okay? Because he wants to support the feminine in a way that he hasn't done before, and that's emotional. Why? Because he wants to manifest good fortune with abundance. There's the Magician, there's the Hierophant, and there's the possibility card. Is this possibility of our past lives being able to create this nostalgic connection? Can we come back together? Heart space masculine, tell me about this Knight of Swords. 1 card, please. Stagnating energy on bringing back the balance. I want to rush in once I have dropped my waiting period. This is still having that stagnant energy but not knowing how to bring it in, okay? This is excuse me, waiting it out, because I've got to bring this gift of truth to my feminine, this gift of emotion, and this masculine's scared about it. I'll be honest with you. It could be a male or a female, remember that, gender non-specific. Tell me about the Chariot, please. Why is the Chariot here? What you're steaming forward? What's this information you need to give? Why are you so sure of success here? What is the success? It's ultimate success. It's the Chariot. It's not just the Six of Wands. Okay, I'll take that because that makes sense. The Ace of Pentacles, that solid commitment offer, that is something that is set in stone and real, okay? Making the decision, made the decision to move forward with the offer. This might not come as a romantic gesture to begin with. Again, remember, this masculine might try and become friends. Oh, you're joking. I thought I dropped them, but I obviously haven't. I'm coming in with my cup of love. I want to offer this emotion to you. What's this Judgment card? Judgment card. This masculine, absolutely. I made a judgment over the heartbreak and I want it healed. This masculine knows that they have hurt you in the past. Feminine, this is not a new connection. You can see that with the past lives card. Yeah. Because I'm seeing it in a new light of all the secrets that we kept from one another. You need to make this judgment because this person, maybe the two of you can't sleep because there's no connection, there's no communication, there's no clarity, and there isn't any apologies at the moment. The Magician is clarified by the King of Wands, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, wanting this happy home. Look at this, bringing in this passionate home. You bloody hell, look, look, look. Good fortune, 10 of Cups. Oh my gosh. Growth on the Devil. The Devil, clarify the Devil, please. Whoa, that was quick. Yep, having a heavy burden. Absolutely. Being that determined to come back as the masculine. Can't make it up. The stars get into work. As we had in the exact same positions before, and you saw me shuffle them back in. This is the masculine becoming the Emperor. Going through a lot of ego work. Two of Swords, please. How are you feeling? I'm feeling that I can work on this wish fulfillment and offer my love. I'm going to offer my love whether she accepts me or not. She is not going to see me coming. Woohoo. Not going to see it coming. What is this? Masculine, tell me more. Two of Swords, Page of Pentacles. That offer, that small, gentle offer. This is writing the text, not writing the text. So the Page of Pentacles with the Knight of Cups is somebody that is going to do this from afar, but don't. They don't do it from afar. They ain't sending the messenger. This is coming in person. May instigate a situation in which you bump into them. May send a messenger of someone that you know mutually. A friend, neighbour maybe. This is offering that cup authentically. What is this Hierophant, please? Heart space of the masculine. This is about commitment usually. This is about doing things the right way and being honourable. Spiritual connections and spiritual teachings. This is being very high up in the hierarchy when it comes to three-dimensional world of employment, let's say, or calling, because again these sometimes they sometimes can be the vicars and judges of the world, if you like. But this Hierophant generally stands for marriage, commitment, and being honourable to one another. You could cry sometimes. You could actually cry. What does the masculine feel about the feminine? Boy, oh boy. If you was unsure, I'm just going to let you breathe this in. Excuse my deep breaths, it's the energy I can feel. It's a bit exciting actually. The amount of times I've said, I really shouldn't call it, but this masculine here, they want to be with you for eternity, feminine. This is not just a lifetime commitment. This is past lives, future lives. This is, you are meant for one another, absolutely. Right. With that cliffhanger, let's get some direct messages from the masculine to the feminine. How beautiful to clarify the Hierophant with the Hierophant, eh? Wow. Could be a Taurus, of course. Taurus, Capricorn, Aquarius, Cancerian, Pisces, Leo, Aries, Virgo, Scorpio. Masculine, 10 of Cups twice. We have the Hierophant, clarifying the Hierophant, marriage upon marriage, sacred union, solid, stable, trusting commitment. This is committing for eternity. That's all I can say to you, is what I keep hearing is commit for eternity. Which some of you may find surprising, because I think a lot of these masculines haven't committed for 5 minutes, let alone eternity. And I don't mean that disrespectfully to anyone, I'm just saying it how it is. If you come to my channel, you just get me, and I am who I am. I speak my truth, and I call the bullshitters. I can't bear it when people come to you with bullshit, and then they expect you to just smile at them and go, yeah, okay, I give them that, I do. And if you're viewing my channel, I hope you do too, in the nicest possible way. But we are here as divine spirits. We are here to live from our truth and our authenticity. And I can't bear those that come without it. Perhaps it's just a reflection of me not being in my own in the past. So, you know, we live and learn. It's fine. I hope to say that I do live my authentic truth now. I hope you can feel that in these readings. Right then. Messages from the masculine. Oh, there was a 2 under the deck just there, look. I've just put this one back to shuffle in, and we have the matching pair of King and Queen of Pentacles. Taurus, Virgo, Capricorns. Abundant, wealthy, financially stable, able to control the finances very easily and have multiple incomes, okay? That speaks to you if you've got a couple of projects on the go or businesses that you have got going. If you've got a masculine that you are in connection with, I don't want to say contact because this is generally a no contact read, but if you are in connection in your heart with the masculine, that may well have been a little message just to say that you and your masculine will have a very abundant life when it comes to the material world. You will not want for anything. And I think for many of these, this reading, it's got money all over the place. Money, abundance, good fortune. Everywhere. Competition that comes as a surprise. Something that seems shocking, that's a bit challenging. Oh, really? If you're still with me and you have sat here through this entire reading, thank you very much. I appreciate your time and your energy. We have very busy lives these days, and for you to sit and watch an hour-long video or more means that we are obviously connecting, and I want to thank you for giving me that time of yours. The most precious gift you can give to anybody is your time. Do you know that? I hope you do. And I appreciate it. Thank you very much. We are going to ask what the masculine would like to say directly to you, feminine. But I need to choose the cards for that. I haven't done that yet. So many decks to choose from. Oh, okay. That's interesting. I'll use them for a while. I'm going to use some angel cards. You're all familiar with the angel cards. Oh, look where I've broke them there, look. Alignment, enlightenment. Pretty much the whole energy of the masculine for this reading. Okay, meditation, we know. Meditation on the heart space. See the heart at the top here? Look at this. Beautiful. Past lives there. 7 deadly sins. Children. Humanity's destructive traits. I've ordered a few of those. I'm going to take some romance angels. So then, masculines, this is your moment to give your direct messages to your feminines that are watching, you are not in communication with right now. Please give your messages. What would you like to say to your divine feminine? Take a few for these. Oh, I've got 3 already. Religious factors. Your love life is being influenced by your religious upbringing and spiritual path. This is talking about what we said earlier with the meditation and having some differences. This is working through those differences and working out that you don't have to be the same, or perhaps changing the beliefs from, being brought up believing in only one scenario, one relationship type, or politically correct type, let's say. Passion. Allow your heart and soul to sing with joy. This masculine is very much feeling the passion for you, feminine. As you can see, the passion and chemistry are rife. There is a strong magnetic connection here, and regardless of their upbringing or your upbringing, this cannot be denied. This masculine will not deny it anymore. I want to tell you that they still feel the passion, they still feel the connection of the chemistry in their energy centers, whether you are in close proximity to one another or not. This has taken a long time to come to terms with, the differences between you both. I think this is something that everybody has a lot to deal with when it comes to the way you've been brought up, If you're a Christian and somebody else practices Hinduism, let's say, it can be quite difficult for you both to get your heads and hearts around, as well as wondering how families will accept one another. But that, again, there's always some obstacle with a twin flame connection that is something quite out of the ordinary. It's that way for a reason, so we learn to live with things that we wouldn't. We'll understand things, not live with things, sorry. Learn to understand things in a different light. We come from a soul. We are the essence of life. We are not just the 3-dimensional body. I feel playfulness towards you, feminine, and to recapture romance, we are to allow our inner youthful spirit of fun to shine underneath the deck we have very soon. Masculine is clearly deciding what he wants, so it will come to them now. What else? What other messages do you have, masculine, for your feminine, and where would you like to bring them from? Which is wisdom. Messages from the masculine to the feminine. What would you like to say? Thank you. Watchtower of the North, winter. You can get a couple more with that. This could be energy that has been in motion from the winter that has just happened, or it could be the winter that is coming. Intensification. Lithia, intensification of the connection. This started hotting up in winter. This winter just passed. The masculine has been having like a Kundalini awakening here. And perhaps been having a few problems with a bad back. If you don't know, viewers, bad backs, when you have bad backs, it's not always a Kundalini. If it's something to do with your If you have had something in your life which can be quite shocking and you haven't dealt with it emotionally, physically or otherwise, this is something that is generally aimed at your back. Your stress points in the lower part of your back get tense and you become pained in that area. That can be not dealing with things in the psyche. So if you've got a bad back, don't just think you pulled it out when you know you've not done anything to physically pull it out. Be very aware that whatever you're thinking and how you're thinking about it is very well likely to be affecting. And I'm not a chiropractor, so don't take that as medical advice, just a heads up. Shadow work, scrying mirror from the winter. This is why this is intensifying. This masculine has been on that shadow side, working on that shadow side for the last, I want to say 6 to 12 months. Yep, in the security of their own home and feeling very secure about it now because the connection is thicker. Oh look, the stability, yeah, thicker with the divine. This is stable connections with the divine and the feminine. This is bringing the stability back to their life after dealing with their shadow side and setting their foundation. Could very well be telling you that they have put a pin in the map and they are going to move towards you, feminine. Fire and passion beneath there. Aries, Leo or Sagittarius. What do you want to tell your feminine, masculine? Messages, please. I need a drink. And only water. If that's what you're wondering, peeps, just water. Resilience. Rise above tribulations. This masculine is in awe of you and your resilience, feminine. I'm very aware of your resilience and it inspires me to be better. You always rise above everything that comes your way. You have this innate ability to just overcome obstacles and challenges so freely, or at least it seems freely to me. You have a resilience that I admire and wish to aspire to. Messages to your feminine, masculine. What would you like to say? Oh, confrontation. Pick your battles wisely. I'm not going to take those because that's half the deck. Dreams. We had that come out earlier. And I shuffled them out individually as you witnessed. Confrontation. I'm very aware that the last time we spoke there was confrontation and I hadn't chosen my battles wisely because I thought I could pull the wool over your eyes and it wasn't to hurt you, it was to save you from my misdemeanors at that time. I was trying to protect our connection and instead I created confrontation and I'm sorry for that. The pain that I have felt that I caused on you, inflicted on you, I've been very aware of and it has intensified and I am admiring your resilience. Please accept my apology. Good fortune, invite magic in. I want to tell you that you are my good fortune. This is stunning, a rainbow to a rainbow just there. Inviting magic in, and by inviting magic in, this masculine is saying that you are the magic in their lives. They know this. They know that when you are in each other's energy spaces, that you have the strongest connection that creates all kinds of miracles that people generally wouldn't believe possible. Leadership, see your goals. So I want to tell you that I have set my goals, I've set my sights on you and I am coming forward. I have the security and my abundance and my good fortune. The resilience, is paying off. Sensuality, express your sensuality. This masculine is coming forward and you are not going to notice this person. You're not going to recognise them in that sense. Yeah, there you go. And I said to you about a phoenix rising from the ashes with the peacock. There's peacock feathers and a phoenix. Just taking a breather there, because realization, no matter how many times you do these readings, how much you know you are in connection with your own spirit and the divine, you've just heard this, you've watched it. The peacock and the phoenix. I could not make this up. I didn't even know that was possible. There is a peacock just there and a phoenix here. And it talks about new beginnings. Begin your new life. This masculine wants you to know that we are going to begin our new life, and it's going to start with friendship. This masculine wants to wrap their arms around you and show you you are protected, feminine. Nurture your relationship. So quickly then, with the unicorns, any direct messages to the feminine masculine? Anything you'd like to say directly to your feminine? Stable in the self now, setting the foundation. So resilient in this connection because of the intensified connection with the divine. This masculine has had the last few months that has just been so bumpy when it comes to energy. Need I say anymore? The friendship card is back. You are my best friend and confidant, and I want it to be that way again. This masculine knows you've been together before. The Innocence card, we had this one as well. Oh my God, and intention. Past lives, we have cleared the karma. We can start afresh and believe and expect miracles. What they want to tell you, you are a miracle to them. You are their miracle. Have faith that your miracle is on its way. Your prayers have been answered. Surrender to the now. Or the how, sorry, surrender the how. Past lives. This masculine is telling you, feminine, I'm going to celebrate. I'm coming back in my leadership. We are having a new beginning, and it's starting with friendship. How beautiful. Let's go with the tarot then. Before we round this up, there's the passion dropped on top of the innocence. We've got the devil card, Capricorn energy. This is sensual, sexual, and passionate. It's also addictive, can be chaotic, and can be very toxic. I think you may have a moment with this masculine that may become, I wouldn't say just a short moment, I mean like a I'll try and keep this PG. Don't be surprised if there's a lot of making up when you are back in one another's company, let's say. Passion and enjoyment that happens in private. I just want to say to feminine, masculine, politely, come on, PG. The other stuff's for you two to speak about and do with whatever, but I just want the PG version, please, dear. Masculine, what do you want to tell you, feminine? I have the intention to bring innocence back to this connection. That's what this is. Intention, innocence, devil, friendship, past lives. I want to bring the innocence back to this connection, but boy, am I gagging to that's what. No. I had a rude message there pop into my head, but I'm not saying it. Anyway, rushing in, I am going to be coming for you very soon on my black steed. This masculine might drive a black car. It's coming forth. Decided, so I'm gonna. Yeah. I flicked that upside down, so, but this may feel like we are over, but I promise you we are not. I know you come from my soul connection. I know you and I are intertwined forever. This soul love is deep. It's deeper than the ocean, and I want to tell you to your face. I don't want to tell you in a message or a letter. I want to tell you to your face. But although there is passion and I find you unbelievably attractive, I absolutely adore you. And this took a long time to work out and to realise. We are twin flames. this foundation was rocked because of, you know, my behaviour and shutting you out. But I promise you our foundations will be stable. We will create stability and the future that you have always wanted. Yeah, that was the World card. The cycles have ended, the karmic cycle, the separation, it's over. It's time to come back into the connection. I want to show you how much I love you, and I want to do that in the most innocent way possible. I want to approach you tenderly and gently, and I would like very much to offer my love to you. How beautiful. Anything else masculine? What else do you want to say? Please, will you take me back? I'm praying and hoping that you will take me back and forgive me. I'll take two more. Two. Really do feel like I miss this opportunity. I don't know how to fix it yet, but I will. Please don't shut me out when I come back. So this masculine is thinking at the moment you might still be blocking them because they kept their feelings to themselves. This masculine did not tell you how they felt about you and is very regretful about it. Absolutely aware that you could well be blocking it. I think this is also that they have been sending the telepathic messages. I can't even say that. Why can't I say telepathy? Alright, I just did, but you know what I mean. Defensive and worried about, did I just have the opportunity and did I fuck it up with this instead of this? Okay, but this masculine wants to bring a friendship with the innocence back to this connection because he absolutely knows that you are meant to be. So that's the reading from the masculine to the feminine. I hope it resonated for you, and thank you very much for being here. If it did resonate, remember to like, share, comment and subscribe. And until next time, stay safe, look after yourself, make good choices, and I'll see you next time. Take care. Bye bye.